For my presentation, I chose quotation 3, which explains the fact that every person has their own narrative, which influences how they see and interpret events. I agree with this quotation in the sense that we are all unreliable narrators and approach events differently. But I would not agree with the statement, who's to say that plot points in someone's life actually happened. If we thought like this with every event, nothing would be considered reliable. Who is a reliable narrator? The human condition is to center ourselves in our own lives and stories. If we considered bias in events as the events not taking place, no events would be valid. In Atonement, Bryony centers herself in every situation possible. This could be argued as the human narcissistic mindset, but Bryony was especially biased in the way she approached unknowing. Her Christian, youthful, and naive narratives play a substantial role in how she responds to certain scenes. It is less like seeing, more like knowing, as she says. Ewan writes Bryony as a naive young girl who craves linear stories, happy endings, and order. The audience is positioned to dislike her as she ruins the underdog hero Robbie's life. McEwan then uses the concept of subjectivity to control how we see his characters. He plays God in deciding how we, the audience, subjectively view Bryony in a negative light and Robbie in a positive. An extreme form of the human condition. The human condition, much like Bryony, craves happy endings to give hope in their lives and demand control in order to understand situations. It is human nature to crave happy endings to give hope and an escape from our lives. Shows in her lack of understanding of the fact that there is no room for another starring role in everyone's story. We are singular centers of our narratives with certain reoccurring characters. Himself is an unreliable narrator. He plays God in Atonement, and we are positioned to trust everything we read. How can a novelist achieve atonement when with her absolute power of deciding outcomes she is also God? There is no one, no entity or higher form she can appeal to or be reconciled with or that can forgive her. Ewan uses techniques to explain why Bryony and readers are the same, representing the human condition. Gives us an escape from our lives and lets us imagine ourselves in situations that we aren't experiencing. We form opinions on characters and immerse ourselves in the plot. We put our whole trust in the author to create another world for us to experience. McEwan uses light and dark in portraying a sense of the narrator's unknowing and unreliability throughout the book.